Why, hello everyone out there in Tamriel. Thank you for joining me again in this Dark Brotherhood adventure. As you can see, I'm in front of the Litany of Blood. If you joined me for our last catastrophe that was the joining the Dark Brotherhood for beginners, you know that I did all of that in preparation just for this book. Now, there's a reason. I like to concentrate on things that don't have quest markers. That's why I did the veteran mercenary in Orsinium. There's no quest marker for it. It's just achievements that you might be able to get if you pay attention to some of the subtle and more nuanced parts of the game. Now, that being said, we took a look at this Litany of Blood. As you can see, woe unto they, Night Mother, those born to anew. And we've got various pages here. We'll go through them as we continue this series. More importantly, the very last thing we did in joining the Dark Brotherhood was talk to this person behind us, not the volatile familiar, Nevusa. So, she told us to take a look. We did. What did we see?
Tell me, Assassin, what did you see? So the listener was right. Tell me, what did you see?
Well, some kind of prayer ritual.
What a blessing you've received. The Night Mother has chosen you to fulfill the Litany of Blood. Let me ask you this. Did the passages make any sense to you?
Well, a chant, descriptions of people, riddles, ending with, you will know them by their eye.
Of course. The targets must be marked in some way. Easier than I would make it, but who am I to question the listener? It's clear to me that you must decipher the Litany of Blood and kill the targets inscribed on its pages.
Why do you think they're targets? Huh. Oh well, we've completed. This is to talk to her again.
You can read the Litany of Blood just as the listener foretold. Now all that you need to do is figure out how to identify the targets described therein and kill them.
Why do you think the Litany of Blood contains targets?
What else would a book provided by the listener contain? Determine each target and assassinate them. Beyond that, the will of Sithis isn't for you or I to question. Your task won't be easy, but the listener has faith that you will succeed.
Complete that quest.
You've been given a sacred duty. Perform it well and bring honor to the Night Mother and your sanctuary, Assassin. Your brothers and sisters would kill to have been chosen for such a task.
If you want to explore these two trees, go right ahead. I will let you do that. For the most part, what I wanted to get us to was not only this Litany of Blood here, but what that quest gave us to our inventory, to our slottable items, and all the way down. Now we have access to the Litany of Blood copy. It's bound to our character here, and you can read it now without having to come back to the sanctuary. So, that being the case, I will catch up with you momentarily as we continue to hunt down those in the Litany of Blood. Hey there, everyone out in Tamriel. We're here in Skywatch. That's right, because we're hunting down the Litany of Blood. That's correct. So, for our first, we've now gotten the book. Let's take a quick look here. You know them by their eye. We'll get to that, people. Pray to thee, dread Father, those born to anew. From Skywatch, which is where we're at, I offer she who reflects the heavens in her gaze and dress, drifting from dance to dance. You will know them by their eye. So, that's your clue. We need to look for dancing. And here we are. I'm on the Great Bridge. We're just at the very beginning of Skywatch. So, there's some dancing. Maybe we'll come this way and see what we can find. Over here, I hear music. There appears to be some music here. Skywatch celebrants.
Spinners do have magical powers, it's true.
Huh.
But in my research for spinners of Ifri, I found that
That
much of their
doesn't
insight
sound like
actually stems
music,
from a
so let's
pervasive,
keep looking.
some might say insidious intelligence.
We'll run down here. Skywatch Celebrant. They will all have names. It will not be just Skywatch Celebrant. So we just keep running around and you look for dances. And that would be your clue as to where some of these people are. Hey, wait a minute. We have some dancing here happening. Well, now we need to look for people, but we need to look for them by an eye. Funny enough, Simalier. Interesting. Here we go. She's got a sky blue outfit. She's at a dance. And heavens, do you see what I see? That happens to be one milky-looking eye. I dare say that we've found our target. Now, of course, I did have a cheat. I knew Simalier was the one that we needed to find. So I kind of knew that. It does help to have the names, and I will give you the names. The problem now becomes moving her along and finding a spot to kill her in. Now, of course, we really don't want to attract too much attention. So we've got to kind of just keep going until no one's looking. She seems to be coming over here. Oh, come on. Now, you know you've got it right when they turn into this bucket of ash. You see, take a look at that. One pile of ash, and you know you have the right person. If the body falls, then you probably got the wrong person. Anyway, feel free to do your looting, and we will run away. And that was your first victim here in Skywatch. Just in case you need to see where we're at, let's come back here to our little dancing. And you can see we're sort of in the 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock position of Skywatch. Right there, yeah. Next to the Sleepy Eaglet Bar. So, that's that. Until next time, this has been Eric, and we will see you as we hunt the next victim.